Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review Food Wars Shokugeki no Soma Season 2. Oh my gosh, guys. How the episode ended. Oh man. That throwback. I'm like flipping out, man, because I remember how I reacted to that. Oh man, the first time when we saw that, you know, when Soma just went up to Shinomiya. Shinomiya was being a prick to everybody else, but Soma went up to this guy and challenged him to a Shokugeki. Oh my gosh, I flipped out when I first saw that. Them bringing it back, only this time raising the stakes even more, because this time Soma is going to show Shinomiya his specialty. We're gonna see Soma have his own unique style of cooking, his own style, because you know how we all know how he is. He bites off of other people, similar to like Mimasaka basically, but I already talked about that in the past. But this time, Soma's gonna go in with all that he has learned, and he's going to challenge Shinomiya. And if he wins, Soma will have his dish as a part of the menu. That's so cool! That's so cool! Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I'm so glad that we're ending the season off like this. One of my favorite, it is my favorite moment in all of Food Wars was that very moment. Oh my gosh. In the past, when Soma challenged Shinomiya to the Shokugeki, and now we're bringing it back, I'm flipping out. I'm flipping out, oh my gosh. It's gonna be so cool. But anyway, other stuff that happened throughout this episode. Soma falters once again. And this time he's going in solo, okay, no partner or anything like that. And the restaurant is actually very understaffed right now. But since, you know, it's pre-open week right now, I'm assuming that they're gonna get more employees when the restaurant officially opens and stuff. And I remember doing stuff like this back when I was working over at a fast food place. Of course, fast food is way different from, you know, a 5-star restaurant, but still, you know, I remember when I had to, I went crazy during the pre-opening week. Our pre-open was also for about like 4 or 5 days and stuff. I worked over at California Tortilla, for those few of you who know what it is. It's not very big. But anyway, Soma was actually slow. Soma is never slow. We've always seen him ahead of the game. I mean, sure, sometimes maybe 1 or 2 people might be faster than him, like Erina that one time. Erina, I remember, finished before Soma that one time. But other than that, Soma, he's usually ahead. Like last week's episode when it was so busy, Soma was the only one that could keep up because he was used to this. But no, this time we're not over at a diner. We're not over at some sort of IHOP-like restaurant. No, we're at a 5-star class restaurant. And this is only the pre-open week, and Soma could not keep up. I was so shocked. The atmosphere is way different. The fact that Shinomiya did not want any noise except when it came to the sizzling of the pan or the chopping of the fish and stuff like that. And how you have to prepare the next dish very quickly, because the main difference between working at a 5-star restaurant and working over at like, you know, regular family restaurant like Outback or something like that is the appetizer. That's the thing. I mean, sure, if you go to a restaurant like, you know, Outback or some sort of steakhouse and stuff, they do have appetizers, but those aren't always a must. However, in these 5-star restaurants, no. Appetizers are always a must. So it's like when you give them the appetizers, you have to quickly hurry up with the main dish, because they're gonna want it pretty soon after they're done with their appetizer. Just, oh my gosh. That was so awesome how they pointed that out. And just really interesting to see that Soma still has a long way to go. And not only that, but Shinomiya even admits that he has a long way to go. And I'm glad to see that the man has calmed down quite a bit. He's still, you know, a bit of a hothead, not too much though, but I do like him how he is now than from what he was before. Overall, I'm just so freaking pumped for the finale episode. OMG, I'm gonna flip out. Wow, it's gonna be intense. I don't know if I should live react to next week's episode or not. Because I did actually live react to one episode in the first season, and that was with Soma versus Mikumi. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Put my own little throwback into this. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see a live reaction. Just leave a comment and I'll do it. Yeah, if I get enough requests. So catch me tomorrow as I review the finale episode of Re:Zero. Oh god. Oh man. The finale episode of Orange, I think? I don't know, I think Orange might have another episode. And then we also have Tales of Hysteria, which is not the finale episode, so yeah. Gonna be an interesting day tomorrow. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.